Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, what we're seeing here from the Democrats is just a distraction. Just trying to distract the American people from what's really happening. What is it the American people are upset about? What is it that they're concerned about? How about what they're paying? We can talk about the groceries. We can talk about what they're paying at the gas pump. So let's talk about that real quick. If we're really serious about doing something that's important to the American people, let's talk about H.R. 6235 to address the high energy prices our country is seeing right now. Gas prices are at a 7-year high. On November 23rd, the Biden administration announced the Department of Energy will sell 50 million barrels out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve in an attempt to bring down gas prices. What a joke! What a joke! We consume roughly $20 billion a day, or 20 billion gallons a day. Barrels, sorry, I'll get that right. 20 billion barrels a day in the United States. And say we're going to release 50 billion out of the strategic petroleum supply to bring down gas prices. That's nothing but another game like this bill that we're talking about today, debating nothing but a smoke and mirrors, just trying to distract the American people to say, hey, look, we're fighting, we're trying to do something. H.R. 6235 would require the Secretary of Energy to develop a plan to increase oil and gas production on federal lands in conjunction with drawing down the oil from strategic petroleum reserves. If any president attempts to tap into the SPR for political reasons, the Strategic Production Response Act would require a plan to increase U.S. energy production at the same time. The SPR would established by Congress to respond to an emergency, not to manipulate gasoline prices. The administration's anti-fossil fuel agenda is contributing to the record high energy prices, which is driving up inflation and household bills. It's projected to cost some families up to 54% more to heat their homes this winter. If President Biden and the Democrats want to be serious about bringing down costs to the families, they would stop the attack on American petroleum. I urge my colleagues to defeat the previous question, and I take up this bill. I yield back.